Hello everyone, welcome to Nikayo TV. So we are going to talk about SARS-CoV-2 today, a disease that has affected about 2.4 crore people in India and about 16.1 crore people worldwide. So before beginning, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and press the bell icon. Okay, so let's begin. So beginning with the morphology of the coronavirus. So first of all, as you can see in the picture, it is a spherical virus. It is enveloped, that is, it has an envelope around it, and the diameter of this virus is about 100 to 150 nanometers. So you can imagine how small this is. Moving on, I would like to discuss something. As you can see that on the surface, you can see these proteins. These are called as spike proteins, and rest are the membrane proteins or envelope proteins. So beginning with the spike proteins, these are club shaped, and these are important because they have domains on them that help with the fusion of the ACE2 receptors that are present in our human body. So these spike proteins fuse with the receptors, ACE2 receptors present in our body, and help in the entry of the virus. Okay, so moving on. Now this is a diagram I made to show you the internal structure of this virus. So first of all, we can talk about that that the genetic material is single-stranded RNA. Okay, single-stranded RNA, as you can see, and these are the nitrogenous bases protruding out. So this is the single-stranded RNA, but it is a large genome of about 30 kbs in size. Okay, now it is enclosed in a structure called the nucleocapsid. This is the nucleocapsid, and these are our spike proteins. This is the envelope, and these are the membranous proteins. Fine. So why I have specified this E, M and N is because there are special genes, E gene, M gene and N gene respectively, coding for the envelope, the membrane protein and the nucleocapsid that encloses the single-stranded RNA. So this was just the structure of this virus. Now beginning with the pathophysiology of this virus. So what does it do to our body? So first, as you can see here, these are the ACE2 receptors which are present on our normal cells in our body. Okay, and the spike proteins on the coronavirus SARS-CoV-2, they bind together. Now something about the ACE2. So we all know that there is angiotensinogen, which in the presence of renin is converted to angiotensin 1, and with the help of ACE1 enzyme, that is angiotensin converting enzyme 1, it is converted to angiotensin 2, which is a vasoconstrictor, brings about sympathetic reactions in the body. So this angiotensin 2 is metabolized with the help of an enzyme which is called ACE2, angiotensin converting enzyme 2. And for this enzyme we have receptors in our body, and these are present almost everywhere, in the lungs, in the small intestine, in the blood vessels, in the veins it is present, in the endothelium, in the arteries it is present in the endothelium, as well as in the media layer, that is in the muscle layer. It is also present in the kidneys and heart. So we can see it is abundantly present in the body, right? So now continuing with our steps with the pathophysiology. So we see that there is binding and fusion of these receptors, and there is entry of the virus into the human body. Fine. Now what happens is there is formation of an endosome. This endosome, what happens is this continuous acidification of this endosome, which causes the release of this viral genome into the cytoplasm of the cell. And then the ribosomes come up to this viral genome, that was the single stranded RNA, and there is translation. Translation means production of proteins, and these are PP1A and PP1AB. Now there is proteolysis. Proteolysis, that is protein breakdown. Some changes that lead to production of active proteins, and the major one in that is RDRP. Let me write it for you. RDRP, that is RNA dependent RNA polymerase. Fine. Now what it does is, now this was our positive sense viral genome, we know. Now this RDRP causes production of a negative sense viral genome. Fine. A subgenome negative sense RNA. And now we need to understand what's positive sense and negative sense. So positive sense RNA is the one that can act as mRNA and can be directly translated. That is, protein production can be done directly. But negative sense RNA has to be converted into positive sense first, and then it can be transcribed for the production of proteins. Fine. So positive sense RNA is transcribed for the production of nucleocapsid, spike proteins, membrane proteins, envelope proteins. Fine. By using the host machinery itself, that is the endoplasmic reticulum. And the negative sense is converted into positive sense, and then RNA genome further is replicated, and both of these, the proteins and the RNA genome, are assembled in the cytoplasm of the host cell. That is our 8th step. And as they are assembled, a new virus is formed and it is released outside by exocytosis into the extracellular fluid, which can further attack more and more cells. So that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about SARS-CoV-2. In the next video, we are going to talk more about the clinical aspects of COVID. For now, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video and press the bell icon. Thank you so much.